You okay? Hello. There we go. How's it going? Gonna be playing some card games on Tabletop Simulator. as soon as my partner in stream decides to hop on or wake up or whatever. I don't even know if he's awake right now, or even asleep, for that matter. So I'm just getting stuff set up right now. How's it going? How you doing? Right, I needed to change this thing there. All right. Sorry for the long wait. My co-host is not responding right now. So feel free, hang around, chat, whatever. I'm just getting stuff set up on what we're going to be doing today. And I guess while we wait, I may as well get some stuff ready for, like, I don't know, to entertain you guys. Well, I'm the only one here for now. So this is what we gonna be doing. Alright, I have to do this. Excuse me. So again, we're gonna be just relaxing, playing some card games on Tabletop Simulator. I'm not exactly gonna say what, because that's a bit of a spoiler. But if you want to have more of this type of content when we start actually like getting to it, comment, like, subscribe, always helps. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Right. I'm not sharing my screen right now simply because I have to import a lot of things, and though using the website I am to import all of these things, I don't want you to find out which ones are mine specifically. So, add that little mystery there. Intrigue for you, if you will. If you're on a phone or computer, laptop, whatever, comment. I will read everything that you send. And hopefully tomorrow, if it doesn't change last minute again, like while I'm live streaming, we'll have another D&D live stream, pre-D&D live stream. That one goes away because I decided to drop it. Hello, welcome back. All right, so I got stuff all set up now. Here we go. Just for you guys, so you can watch me do this. When my brother finally decides to join us, we'll be playing a game or two of Magic the Gathering on Tabletop Simulator, and then we will move on to a custom Pokemon game that we found and that we've played a little bit of. It took us about a week and a half to start and finish a game that was just the two of us, but that's because we were still kind of figuring out the rules. We were trying to figure out how to play. I have a obviously it's just me playing right now, so I decided to. I don't know why I'm gesturing with my hands. You can't see. I have set up 4 magic decks here on this table. These commanders are Shadowheart Dark Justiciar with the Master Chef background. With it's not an aristocrat theme. It is a +1/+1 counter theme with a reanimator sub theme. I want to get that point across. It is 1/1 counters with reanimation. That is what that deck does. Here in the red square, we got Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Now, I figure it would be an interesting match with a card draw commander versus a wheel commander that punishes. So we'll see what's going to go on between those two. On the other side of the table, we have 2 combat decks. We have Galadriel, Light of Valinor. In the yellow, and then in the blue, we have Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Right, I should probably clarify these color identities. Shadowheart is green-black, which is called Golgari. You have Sheoldred, which is just mono-black. It is only black. That is it. That's all the mana that is in that deck. It is only black. For Galadriel, Light of Valinor, it is green, white, and blue, also known as Bant. And then you have Ezio Auditore. Yes, he is only 1 and a black to cast, but his activated ability down here, which is also technically a trigger, is all 5 colors. White, blue, black, red, green. So he is in the Wooburg category. Again, that is white, blue, black, red, green. So, We won't be rolling this d6 here in the middle to determine who plays first. We will, however, be rolling a d4, which is a four-sided die, if you didn't know. That's an interesting d4. But okay. Shaky, 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 shaky. Roll. 2. I don't like that d4. Where's the normal d4? Do they have a normal d4, which is literally just a... No, they don't. Okay. So 2. We never established what it was. So what we'll do is we'll cancel that. I will actually open a dice roller to get a proper d4. So let's establish here. Yellow, blue, 1, 2, white, red, white, 3, 4. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that we have that clarified, let's roll our die. It landed on 1. So, yellow goes first, which is Galadriel, Light of Valinor. So let's shuffle this up really quick. And then draw 7 for her. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll get the rest here all shuffled up and ready to play. 1, 2, 3. Not that. 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then Shadowheart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so because Galadriel is going first, we will reveal her hand first and determine if we want to do a mulligan. I'd say this is a really good hand. Now we will reveal Ezio's cards and determine if we want to mulligan. No, this has to be mulliganed. Quick disclaimer. 3 out of the 4 cards I am playing, or 3 out of the 4 commander decks here that I am playing, I have personally built. Okay. One of them is one I want to build. For entertainment purposes, I will not say which ones. 4, 5, 6, 7. Because it is commander, the first mulligan is free. You do not have to put a card on the bottom. How do we want... I mean, we can get away with it. Not exactly good, but we can get away with it. Yeah, we'll get away with it. All right, Shadowheart next, because she will be next in turn order. Ooh, ooh, okay. Huh. Oh boy. I can see where this is leading into. um, you know what? Why not? Why not? We'll stick with that for Shadowheart. Next, we are doing Sheoldred. Oh, that's not looking good. No, that's not good at all. That is a definite mulligan. So because this is a 4-player thing. Um, in Tabletop Simulator, I would normally have to change color and pick a seat, but because I'm the only one playing right now, I choose the Game Master, so I see all hidden information, which is why I'm looking at all of these cards, and I will be able to play each deck individually with fluidly without any really interruptions or having to go and change my seat. I will play every single deck the way it is supposed to, and each deck I will change my mindset into making wanting that deck to win. So if I am currently in the seat for Galadriel, I will make sure I will try to plan Galadriel's way. I will play normally. I will make it to where it is if I'm sitting there playing, and I'll play without or like pretending I do not have the knowledge of what is in everyone else's hands. Same with Ezio, same with Shadowheart, same with Sheoldred. I forget everything that is in everyone's all of the other hands, and I just play normally, as if I am playing against 3 other people. Every single one. Me zooming in like this guarantees it. I only focus of what is on this board unless I am in combat. Uh, because then I have to worry about attackers, what potentially the blockers would be declared as, if they would block at all. Um, so it is a very multi-step process that I have for me, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spread. Ooh. Mm-mm. I think. I think this is good enough. I think that's fine. All right. So, all right, we will be using a text plus counter to. All right, I have to do this to determine what round it is. It is currently round 1. It is turn 1. So let's type in this text. Turn. Turn number. Okay. So now we have established it is turn 1. We will start the game. Draw for turn. We will then play a hollowed fountain for turn, and it will enter tapped. We will not shock it in. Shock being if we pay the 2 life, so that way it enters untapped. This is what is called a shock land. So, we do not shock the land in. Being as that is all we can do on this turn, we will move on to Ezio. See what he can do. Ooh, okay. Okay. How would I play this hand as Ezio? Ooh, I know. Okay. So, we'll play the swamp for turn, and we'll tap it for 1 for Soul Ring. Yes, turn 1 Soul Ring, it's whatever. That is all he can do, so we will move on to Shadow Hearts. Draw. Glaria Rock Farm. That could be interesting later on. Play Yavimaya for turn. No 1-drops, sadly, so no Mana Dorks, no Soul Ring, whatever. We will move on. Shieldred. What's she draw? She drew a Blood Chief Ascension. That may come in handy. Sadly, being as we have no swamps aside from. Oh, wait. Ooh. That's what we do. Witch's Cottage. It will sadly enter tapped because we have no other swamps. But this next turn, play Castle Lochthwain, tap Witch's Cottage. This is our turn. This is us planning the next turn, right? So, turn 2, we'll play Castle Lochthwain. Then we'll tap 1 for Soul Ring. We'll tap Castle Lochthwain for Bloodchief Ascension. And we'll have 2 neutral for whatever may be our draw. Whatever may be our draw. We don't know for certain. Alright, now we're on to turn 2. Untap, keep triggers, none. So we draw. Alright, so we're going to play. Since Shadowheart played a Yavimaya, we don't really have to worry about our Yavimaya, but our Yavimaya is still a land we can play. So we'll play our Yavimaya, Cradle of Youth. Sorry, Cradle of Growth. I don't know why I said Youth. And then we will tap a green and 1, whatever, for Elvish Warmaster. Whenever 1 or more elves enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. It only triggers once. And we may pay 5 neutral and 2 green to give all elves we control +2/+2, and they gain Death Touch until the end of that turn. So, Galadriel's setting up already. I believe that's all they can do this turn, so we'll move on to Ezio. See what Ezio can do. He'll draw. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. So we got two, if I can talk, 2 sources of card draw. But we don't want that right now. Yeah, we don't want that right now. But we will play Shizo. That's Storehouse. Tap our Soul Ring for 2 neutral. Tap our Swamp and Shizo for 2 black. So we have a total of 4 floating mana right now. We'll use a black and a neutral for Ezio, and we will do a black and a neutral, colorless or whatever, for Cover of Darkness, choosing Assassins. All Assassins gain Fear, which means they cannot be blocked except by artifact creatures and or black creatures. So creatures that have a mana cost of at least 1 black. Or within their text box here, a black mana pip or symbol. That's how we determine that. Alright, that's all Ezio can do. Move on to Shadowheart. Shadowheart will draw Pitiless Plunderer. Alright. Swamp. Green 1 for Ozolith the Shattered Spire. We're not going to put it up there. We're going to move it down here. If one or more +1/+1 counters would be put on an artifact or creature you control, put that many plus +1/+1 counters +1 +1/+1 counters are put on it instead. So essentially put an additional counter on it. That is all Shadowheart can do. I think. Yes. And now we'll move on to Sheoldred. Font Mythos. Ooh. It's going to be spicy next turn. Cast Locked Flame. It enters untapped because Witch's Cottage is a swamp. We'll tap Witch's Cottage for Soul Ring. We'll then... It is 4 neutral. So we kind of missed that one this turn, but it's alright. Tap that for Bloodchief Ascension, which we'll put right there. Oh. Alright. Give me a moment, gotta communicate with our co-host today. But, being as we are technically out of colored mana, we have nothing else we can do, we'll pass to turn 3 on the Galadriel. Alright, we'll play this forest for turn, because we have no other lands. Alright, so we have a white or blue and 2 green. Or 3 green, however you want to look at it. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do? The best competitive move, albeit, would be the Rec Sage to then destroy either the Cover of Darkness or the Ozolith or the Bloodchief Ascension or even the Soul Ring out of spite. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. It's only turn 3. So, what we're going to do is... if only she had an additional mana. Okay. We'll do Arwen, Weaver of Hope. So 2 green and 1 for Arwen, Weaver of Hope. Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with a number of an additional +1/+1 counters on it equal to Arwen, Weaver of Hope's toughness. She is an elf, so we create an elf warrior. We'll go through this, grab that. Done. 3 elves, turn 3. Ooh. Gonna be a bit scary on this board. Okay. Ooh. But the Elvish War Master can attack. And only Ezio has a blocker. So, who do you think will be more scary? Probably Sheoldred? I'm betting Sheoldred. So, we'll swing 2 at Sheoldred. Because Sheoldred does not have any blockers, they are forced to take the damage. They are forced to take 2. Because he has no +1/+1 counters, and he does not have any static buff on him. Alright, that is all Galadriel can do. Move on to Ezio. Drop turn. Yeah. Right, so free running. I forgot to mention this. Free running. If no one understands what free running is, I will read it to you. You may cast a spell for its free running cost if you dealt combat damage to a player this turn with an assassin or your commander. Ezio is both. And he gives all assassin spells you control, which are either in your hand or in your deck, except you can't cast them from your deck unless you have, like, say, like Realm Shifter or something that lets you cast on top from the top of your library. Not Realm Shifter, Realm Walker. My bad. That's entirely on me. So he lets you cast assassins for 2 black in general. Okay. We'll go into combat. Because he has Cover of Darkness, that means he can only be blocked by artifact creatures or creatures that have a black mana pit. So, Galadriel drew First Blood, and she can't block. Perfect opportunity for Ezio, don't you think? So we'll swing Ezio at her. She can't block. She'll take 3 damage, and it's commander damage, too. Ooh. And he will tap 2 black to then free run Queen Marchesa. Death Touch, Haste. When, we'll just call her Marchesa, enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent is the Monarch, create a 1/1 black assassin creature token with Death Touch and Haste. Death Touch means no matter what damage it deals, that is lethal to a creature. It will kill a creature no matter what. Haste just means the turn it comes out, it can do stuff. It can tap. So, we'll get the Monarch token out. Or, hang on, I just remembered something. This game has a very specific custom Monarch token that we're going to take advantage of. If I can find it. There it is. It's a crown. The crown will indicate the Monarch. We will put the crown on Ezio Auditore da Firenze. If you don't know what the Monarch does, we'll come over here and I will read it off. At the beginning of your end step, you draw a card, which is the end of your turn. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, its controller becomes the Monarch. So, ending Ezio's turn, ending our turn, we'll draw. Ooh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, going to Shadowheart. Untap. Upkeep, no triggers, draw. The tap land, we don't really want that right now. So, we'll play another swamp. Well then, technically I should probably try and get Master Chef out, but, what we're going to do is tap a green and 2 for Branching Evolution. If 1 or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a creature you control, twice that many +1/+1 counters are put on that creature instead. Okay? Paying attention? So we got 3 things that influence the amount of +1/+1 counters we're putting on stuff. Keep this in mind. That's all Shadowheart can do. So move on to Shieldred. So, we did kind of miss a trigger, but we're going to make up for that right now. It is opponent, right? Yep. If an opponent lost 2 or more life, that turn at the beginning of each end step, we put a counter on this. So, that's what we'll do. We'll use a d6 because the d4 is weird. Excuse me, sorry. So, it's got 1 counter. Whenever a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, if this enchantment has 3 or more counters on it, you may have that player lose 2. If you do, you gain 2. Okay? Now we'll begin Shieldred's turn. Ooh, we'll play this swamp for turn. Then we will You know what? Let's be a little nice. A little nice. We don't want Shieldred to get targeted right off the bat, right? Right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tap 2, 3, 4 for Font of Mythos. Okay? Shieldred doesn't want to be the threat just yet. Just yet. Okay? So Shieldred's gonna try to stay back. Play a little mono black group hug, alright? Let others draw cards. I'm gonna take a bite of my food. Shieldred is all about, I'll say over here, you focus on each other, alright? I ain't doing nothing. Now, on the turn, 4. My dog is begging for my poop. We won't let him have it. Oh, so that was an each trigger. So actually, that elf warrior would enter with a +1/+1 counter. Now, we'll draw for turn, officially starting turn 4. Play this Plains for turn. We got 4, but Galadriel's 5, so we're still 1 short. So what we'll do is we'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for Beast Whisperer. Whenever you cast a creature spell, not counting itself, draw a card. Arwen, no. Yeah. Arwen sees it enter, and will provide it a +1/+1 counter. Elvish Warmaster will see it enter, and create a token. Arwen sees the token enter, gives it a +1/+1 counter. So Galadriel's looking a little threatening here. These 3 are able to attack, but Galadriel probably doesn't want to swing with Arwen, because that's a +1/+1 counter provider. Elvish Warmaster makes creatures. So, again, Ezio has a blocker, once more, and Shieldred is open. Oh wait, Font of Mythos, we forgot. At the beginning of each draw step, that player draws 2 additional cards. So, we only drew 1. So, we'll draw our 2 additional. There are lands. Nothing really changes. But we're guaranteed Galadriel next turn. So, 2 or more. So, what we'll do is we will swing the Elf Warrior at Shadowheart, and we will swing the Elvish Warmaster and Arwen at Shieldred. Shieldred and Shadowheart each can't block, so Shieldred takes 4, and Shadowheart takes 2. At end step, Bloodchief Ascension checks. Yeah, an opponent was dealt 2 or more damage, so he gets another counter. Now we'll end and go to Ezio's turn. And he'll draw 3. 2 off of Mythos, 1 for turn. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Looking a little spicy on Ezio. Play the World Tree. Sadly, it will enter tapped, but we don't gotta worry about that just yet. Yeah. What to do, 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 what to do. Can't sadly play our 1-drop because we don't have the color for it. So what we will do is we only have enough mana to get 1 assassin out, whether we free run it or not. So, to guarantee we're able to do more than that next turn, we'll tap a black and 2 to cast our Black Market Connections. Alright. Now we'll go to combat. Galadriel's looking really threatening. These two, not really doing much. So, Ezio will then attack her with both Marchesa and Ezio. Being as they can't be blocked because there's no black creatures, that will be 6 damage to Galadriel. We only got 1 black up, so we can't really free run anything, so we'll go straight to our end step. Shieldred will put a counter on Bloodship Ascension. Now we gotta be really careful. Gotta be really careful now. We'll go over to Shadowheart now. Tap. Draw. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. No maximum hand size quite yet, but we're getting there. We will play... excuse me. Undergrowth Stadium. And we'll tap a green and 2. Not for Shadowheart, but for Master Chef. We want Master Chef out first. Always. We don't want to do Shadowheart first. We want to do Master Chef. If you're curious on what I'm eating, it is honey sesame chicken with some pork fried rice. My dog's still begging for my food. He will not get it. That's all Shadowheart can do right now. So we'll pass the turn to Shieldred. Untap, upkeep, draw. 1, 2, 3. Play a swamp. That's enough, dog. Probably should wait a little bit more for Shieldred. What do you think? If we do Shieldred, we have 2 left. So, okay, that's what we'll do. We'll tap 2 for Blood Artist. And then we'll tap 2 black and 2 neutral for Shadowheart. Or not Shadowheart, Shieldred. Shieldred. That's all Shieldred can do. So we'll go to turn 5. And start off. Now Shieldred's on the field. So Galadriel will lose 6 because of Font of Mythos. Alright, we're looking a little hopeful here. What do we want to do? We want to do this Bountiful Promenade. And then we want to... yeah. We'll tap 5 for our Commander Galadriel, who is an elf. So we'll make another one of those. Galadriel will enter with a +1/+1 counter, and the elf will enter with a +1/+1 counter. But then Galadriel sees the elf enter and will add 3 green mana to the mana pool, of which we will use Reclamation Sage. Okay, following me? Rec Sage will enter. We will do Arwen's trigger first. Then we will do Galadriel's trigger next to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature we control. So we'll add a +1/+1 counter to the War Master and a +1/+1 counter to Arwen. And then everything else goes up. But I missed a couple of triggers. I missed Beast Whisperer, which had us drop 2 times. So we would have lost another 4. Oh, alright. Now we are resolving Reclamation Sages enter the battlefield effect, and they'll be destroy target artifact or enchantment. We will destroy Bloodchief Ascension. We will enter combat. Galadriel's looking a little dire there. So what we'll do is we will swing, or we'll enter combat, and we will swing Ezio's open. Shadowheart's not really doing much, so they're not really on the threat level. Shieldred, pretty threatening because of that Font of Mythos. However, card draw is always good. We'll just hurt the other thing that will hurt us if we discard. So, we will... That's the one edge. Okay, so from here down, can't attack. We will attack with both tokens. So that's 2 3/3s that are attacking Shieldred. Shieldred has Death Touch, but can only block 1. So we will have Shieldred block 1 of the tokens, and 3 will still get through. Which one? Well, we'll kill this one. That is all Galadriel can do. So they will pass to Ezio. Draw step, lose 6. Ooh. Ooh. Now the Black Market Connections trigger, which we have to lose at least 1. So what we'll do is we'll lose 1 and create a treasure. Now we'll start the turn. What we'll do okay. Alright. We'll tap and sack the treasure and tap 2 for Arcane Adaptation. Again, choosing assassins. So every creature now in the deck is an assassin, no matter what. Enter combat. Ezio will swing at Shieldred because of Menace, which means he can only be blocked by 2 or more creatures. And then Marchesa will go at Galadriel, because Galadriel's board is still kind of wide, still pretty threatening. So 3 and 3. Alright, Galadriel was hit with Ezio last turn, so that's another 3 commander. Alright. So, Assassins dealt damage. We'll tap 2 to free run Goldspan Dragon. Our favorite assassin gives us more value for our treasures. Fuck. Now, end step, and we gotta clean up. So we gotta discard 1. Layla says whenever she enters or whenever one or more assassins deal combat damage to a player, we return a historic card, which a historic card is any legendary creature, an artifact, or a saga enchantment. So keeping that in mind, we'll most likely choose to discard Marta Killinkle. She's a legendary creature, she's an assassin, we can bring her back, as long as no one exiles her graveyard. And then we'll pass to Shadowheart, who will lose 6. 1, 2, 3. She will play... Oh, we forgot to untap our lands. That's something we forgot to do. Oh no. We will... What will we do? We'll just play Boseiju for turn. Right? Ooh, we have a no-max hand size card. May as well get it out now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Revenser's Journal. You have no maximum hand size, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 1 life for each card in your hand. It's going to be really good as soon as Sheoldred's not there anymore. We just keep the ball rolling. That's how we gonna do it. Again, not much. It's whatever. Shadowheart's usually kind of slow. And we'll pass off to Sheoldred. Untap. No upkeep triggers. Draw. 6. Oh, not 7. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3. Play the Swamp for turn. We will... How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Ooh, that's how we want to do it. That's how we want to do it, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Tap that for 2, so 4 or 5. We'll use 1 of the floating into 3 black for Bloodletter of Aclazotz. We still have a floating neutral, so we'll tap 2 and use that neutral for Dark Deal. Each player discards all the cards in his or her hand, then draws that many cards -1. So we will resolve Sheoldred's first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we draw 4, which means we gain 8 life. 1, 2, 3, 4. And since we're on this side of the table, we'll resolve Shadow Hearts too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we draw 7, and we lose 14 health. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, the other side of the table. Wait, I didn't do the cleanup step on Galadriel, so we'll resolve that here really quick. Probably this Hinterland Harbor and this Plains. Okay, now we're caught up on that. Now we'll resolve Galadriel's Dark Deal stuff, which is 1. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, she's tapped out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 6, so she loses 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next is Ezio, loses 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he also loses 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So back to resuming the rest of Sheildra's turn. Oh, but they lost double that. I forgot about that. So that's another 16. No, another 14, my bad. Galadriel dies. Because that's another 12. And then another 12 to Ezio. Right? Or is it just end step? Nope, just when they lose life. Okay. Six and 4. And they are completely tapped on mana. However, Shadowheart has no blockers. So Sheoldred is just gonna attack and deal 4 damage. Killing Shadowheart. She will pass. And I do believe that is kind of just game for Ezio because 1, 2, we'll untap here. We lose 12 life. No, that's just during his turn. So we lose 6 on the draw. 1, 2, 3. Black Market Connections, lose 2. And we don't or lose 1, my bad. We make a treasure. If we try to draw any cards, we kind of lose. However, everything's an assassin that Ezio controls, right? Which means we have 1, 2, 3, 4 assassins in the graveyard. Can we pay this? Yes, we can. So, but Ezio will do. It's 1, 2, 3, plus 1, 2, 3, 4 into the X for back in town. Okay. Returning all outlaws from the graveyard to the battlefield under his control. His graveyard specifically. And when Layla enters, we return a historic card from our graveyard to our hand, which will give us the winged boots back. So we'll have that, that'll go in hand. Now when Calidus Assassin enters, we'll have it enter tapped as a copy of Sheoldred, which means Sheoldred dies. So she's got a commander tax of 2. Sadly, Cover of Darkness is not really going to help us much. However, we will swing everything we can that has haste. They'll have Death Touch. I don't know if that'll work against it, but oh well. So that's going to be a total of 4, 7, 10. That's from blue. Oh, well, no. Ezio... Wait, no, Ezio doesn't die and draw because Sheoldred's dead. But he has a Sheoldred. Go to end step, gotta clean up. But first we'll draw off a Monarch, gaining 2 life. And Goldspan Dragon attacked. I forgot about that treasure. So, what we would have done is we would have used that treasure to free run in Audric Master Tactician. Now we'll finish cleaning up. Don't really need that at this current moment. And then we don't need a land that comes in tapped. Now we'll pass to Sheoldred, who, when she draws, loses 6 because of her own Font of Mythos. Right, I forgot to untap it over here. Play a swamp. We'll get Sheoldred back out, but it's going to net neutral. Wait, no, it won't because of Bloodletter of Alclazotz. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Sheoldred. With 2 mana left, we'll put pay 1 for Kaya's ghost form, and we will put it on Sheoldred. So when she dies or is put into exile, she returns to the battlefield, no matter what. She'll pass without going into combat because 1, 2, 3, 4. Untap everything. Go to draw. Draws 1. Loses 2. Or loses 4 but gains 2, so nets only losing 2. That's the wrong way. What the fuck? What am I doing? There we go. Yeah. And then on the second one, kills him because he loses. Oh, wait, no. He is net neutraling. Never mind. So he'll play command tower. Because he has blockers that would have just blocked them. But, too late to redo that. So he can draw cards as much as he wants. He's not losing anything, but he's not gaining anything. He will then... Oh, right. He has to lose 1 because of black market connections. Red and 2 for Zorn. Just get a little extra treasure in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Kindred Discovery. He will then go to combat, tapping Zorn to give Mothus Changeling Flying, and will full-on attack with everything. And Audric Master Tactician says when he and at least 3 other creatures attack, you choose which creatures block this combat and how those creatures block. So Ezio will say, "Nah, Shieldred, you don't block." So we'll calculate our damage right now. So 3 and 4. We should probably use this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's a copy of Shieldred. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. That's 24 damage. Ooh, Shieldred lives with 2. But Ezio also draws 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Net neutraling again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And deals 24 damage. Actually, how do we want to do this? No, well, got 1 flying blocker. That's a 2/4. 2/4 versus a 3/3. So the Bloodletter will block Marchesa. The Blood Artist. That's a 0/1. Wait, no. She can't block anyway because Ezio declared it. My bad. That is 24 damage. Now, we make two, not just one treasure, but Zoran says we make another on top of that. So we have two treasures, and we'll tap and sack both of them for 4 floating to then free run overpowering attack. Untap all creatures you control that attack this turn. If it's your main phase, which it is because we're under post-combat, there's an additional combat phase after this phase, followed by an additional main phase. So we untap everything that attacked, and then we swing all out again, telling Shieldred she doesn't block. Ezio wins. Oh. Not as eventful or crazy as I had initially thought this would go, in all honesty. But, oh right, that was turn 7. Yeah, that was turn 7. No, that was turn 6. I think. Yeah, that was turn 6. Alright. Let's reset the table. And get our brother in. Or my brother.
Oh!
Hey, there he is.
Half asleep but half dead.
Alright, so in case you weren't watching the stream while you were waiting, the 4-card simulation was Shadowheart versus Shieldred versus Galadriel, Light of Valinor versus Ezio. Can you guess who won?
I'm assuming Shadowheart. Oh.
Incorrect.
Really?
Shadowheart was the second to lose. The first one to lose was Galadriel.
Really?
Yep. Galadriel fell first. Then Shadowheart fell. And then Ezio came out on top with an extra combat spell and told Shieldred she does not block any of his damage. Alright. I will go full cam while you join so I can get stuff set up. It is open for you to join, so you should be able to join without an invite. And would we want to do a sort of mirrored two-headed giant game, which is 2v2? Would we want to do another 4-deck simulation where it is essentially a free-for-all, but I pilot 2, you pilot 2, with the intention of trying to get either to win? Or do we want to just do a regular friendly 1v1?
Regular 1v1.
Regular 1v1? Alright.
Can't seem to find you.
Have you refreshed your list? Excuse me. Here, I'll invite you. There you go. All right. I will choose my color, which is going to be white, so that way we can just kind of get this all well and done. So you're blue. All right. Is there any specific deck that you want to play?
I was thinking Edward.
Edward again?
Yeah.
All right. If you want to grab those from where they spawned really quick while I get my deck sorted out. Also, you want to put on headphones so that way there's no echo.
Yeah. I just woke up. Like,
Yeah.
listen, so
It's all right. All right. Hmm. I'll do Shadowheart.
you still hot?
Yeah, I'm gonna play Shadowheart, but I'm gonna wait for you to move all that stuff away so that way I can spawn it in without issue.
There you go.
Excuse me. There we go. All right. All right. So now I will not be in full cam anymore. So we can just focus on this game. All right. I will shuffle. That's not what I meant to do. Shuffle mine. Draw 7.
This is interesting.
I will mulligan that. Oh, that's even worse. So I'll mulligan that, and are we doing our house rules where any mulligan is free, or are we doing normal rules for Commander?
Normal rules. Let's do that one.
Okay. So that means I would have to put one of these at the bottom of my library. I will. I'll put. I'll put that at the bottom.
That's that one.
So, a reminder on normal mulligan rules, because we play Commander. Your first mulligan is free. Any mulligan after that, you go down a card per mulligan. So the first one's free. Second one, if you mulligan, you have to go down to 6. If you mulligan again, you go down to 5. If you mulligan again, 4, etc.
I think I could do with this one.
All right. Pick this up. Fire it out the cannon. see who goes first. You go first. So remember,
Well, that's a first.
in 1v1 rules, you do not draw your first card. I
No,
get
you
first
don't.
draw.
Alright, let's see. No, I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna play a basic island land, and that'll
Alright.
end my turn.
Alright. Don't forget to click the thing
No.
at the top of your screen.
Yeah, sorry about that.
My turn. Untap, draw. Alright, got what you need. We'll play this Undergrowth Stadium, and since we're going by normal rules and not house rules, it will enter tapped. That is all I can do. I will pass to you.
Go ahead. Pardon me. I am gonna go ahead and play a Tower Sowing City, a legendary land.
Otawara.
Ottawa, yeah. I probably butchering all these names. From that, I am gonna tap both my lands
Mm-hmm.
and play. Is it Signet?
Alright.
And that will end my turn.
Alright, untap, draw. I will play this swamp. I'll tap a green and 1 to cast Nature's Lore, searching for a forest. I don't exactly want to get a basic forest, though. So what we're going to look for is this forest. And then I'll shuffle. I don't exactly have anything to play for 1. Yeah. So I'll have it enter tapped, and I will not pay the life to have it enter untapped. So I will pass my turn to you.
I'll go ahead and draw. Untap my lands.
Don't forget, you do have buttons down here to help.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and play Shipwreck Marsh. Shipwreck Marsh enters the battlefield tapped unless I control 2 or more other lands, which I do. So it does not enter tapped. I am gonna tap Soaring City and my basic land once more, and play Wagadar's Signet.
Alright.
And then I am going to I am going to tap Wagdar's Signet for a red. Is it Signet for
the signets you have to pay into.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Remember.
thank you. Yeah, okay. That's been a while. Actually, you know what? I think that's going to end my turn.
Alright. Untap, draw. I will play... You know what? To help both of us out for a little bit, I'll play Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. Each land is a swamp in addition to its other types. So every land now taps for black.
Every land taps for black.
Every land can tap for black if you
Can
wanted
tap
to.
for black.
If you
Okay.
wanted to. So I will then tap a green and 2 for Master Chef. I gotta cook. And I'll pass to you.
Okay. Tap. Draw.
That's not what I meant to do. Whoops. There we go. Had a little technical difficulties, but I fixed it.
Yeah, I am. Okay, let's see here. I could do that. I think. I should do those. I'm gonna go ahead and tap my basic land
Mm-hmm.
to tap. Is it Signet? And from there, I am gonna tap Sewing City
Mm-hmm.
and play.
So 2 blue and a red.
Von. Yep, two blue and red, and I'll play Von, Aspiring Sky Pirate.
Ooh. Alright.
And since it has, can you remind me what haste is again?
It can do anything that requires it to tap when it first comes out. Which does include attacking.
Okay, just want to a quick reminder. A quick reminder.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack you with Von.
Okay.
You don't have anything defending you, so you take 2 damage.
Mm-hmm. And on attack, you create a treasure.
It's a treasure token, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that ends my turn.
Alright. Oh boy. Alright. Play this of Forest for turn. And I will tap a black and 3 for Shadowheart. And pass. Not looking good for me. Not looking good.
Probably not, yeah. Okay. Go ahead and draw. Right. Mm-hmm.
You do have more than enough mana to get Edward.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. I'm gonna tap an island to tap it to use is it Signet?
Mm-hmm.
Then I am gonna use Sewing City tap Ragdos Signet,
Mm-hmm.
and then tap Shipwreck Marsh
Mhm.
and summon Edward Caneway.
Mhm.
Edward Caneway is at the beginning of your end step. Create a treasure token for each tapped assassin, pirate, and/or vehicle you control. Whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player, look at the top card of that player's library, then exile it face down. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled.
So really quick, I did forget a trigger on my turn. Shadowheart would have entered with a +1/+1 counter because of Master Chef.
Then I am going to end my turn.
Alright. Untap, draw. I will play a forest. I will tap. Yeah, I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for Damogoth Titan. Then I will tap. It'll enter with a +1/+1 counter because of Master Chef. And I will tap a black and 1 and tap Shadowheart to sacrifice it and draw cards equal to its power. Its power upon sacrifice is 12, so I draw 12 cards. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. Ooh, boy, okay. 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 I'll have to move to my cleanup step. I will then discard Golgari Rot Farm, Necroblossom Snarl, Verdant Catacombs, Twilight Mire, Rampant Growth, you know what? I will discard Disciple of Freyles. I got 3 more I need to discard. So I will discard. Upon good faith, I'll discard this Assassin's Trophy.
On good faith, he says, ladies and
On
gentlemen.
good
On good
faith.
faith.
On good
On good faith.
And I'll discard this Tainted Wood. I got 1 more I need to discard. So I will discard. What do I want to discard? I'll discard this Pitiless Plunderer. And then I will pass.
I'm going to untap everything. Draw my card.
I have a sleeping cat behind me.
Let's see here.
You doing all right there?
Yeah, I'm thinking on what to do.
Don't think too
Don't think
silently.
too
The
long.
audience will
I know.
get bored. We gotta keep
Yeah.
talking, keep them entertained.
Okay, let's see.
If you want to be vague, just be like, well, I could do that, this math, those numbers. The audience can see me; they can't see you.
Yeah, no, they're not omniscient beings.
I don't have a webcam going from my computer through your laptop, so like.
Yeah, no. Uh, yeah. What? I think I do that. I think. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. Right? Oh, yes. I'll do it. Okay, so I'm gonna tap Soaring City to tap the. Is it Signet?
Hmm.
Buttons sticking are not good. And then I'm gonna tap Shipwreck Marsh and summon Mary Weed and Bonnie
Hmm.
as they it's haste. So and tap to draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever you discard an island, pirate, or vehicle card, create a tapped treasure token.
Mm-hmm.
And so Shadowheart's what 4/5 now?
Shadowheart is a 4/5, but she's tapped, so I can't block with her.
Okay. So I am going to go ahead and attack with Cane Wave.
Okay.
So you are going to take
5.
five damage.
Okay. Don't forget to tap him, because he doesn't have vigilance.
And that will end my turn.
Don't forget your treasure, because you have a tapped pirate.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you. As you people may see, I'm not really a very adverse in the ways of magic. very, very green compared
He
to
forgets
this
very
fellow.
quickly how to play. It's not like this isn't our 20th something game playing
Yeah, I
against
know.
each other.
No, I can't see the stream right now, but I'm pretty sure someone's blowing the freaking minds out in chat. Because how bad I play.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
That's shocking.
Currently no one's watching, but it's
Okay.
well.
Oh well.
The more we keep this up, the more we'll see. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. For the Gitrog Ravenous Ride, entering with a +1/+1 counter. Trample and Haste. Whenever the Gitrog Ravenous Ride deals combat damage to a player, I may sacrifice a creature that saddled it this turn. If I do, I draw X cards, then put up to X land cards from my hand onto the battlefield tapped, where X is the sacrificed creature's power. Right? So, you
Alright.
keeping with me? You keeping with me?
I'm keeping with you. I'm keeping.
All right. So, let's see. Let's find this out. That is 7 plus 4. That's 11. So, I will tap 2 green at a discount of 10, because that's as high as the discount can get. I'll cast Gulta Primal Hunger. It enters with a +1/+1 counter.
Oh no.
This spell costs
no.
X neutral or less to cast, where X is the total power of creatures I control. Total power is 11. I can only go up to 10. So, it has trample, and it is a 12/12. It enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter, so it is a 13/13. I will then use it to saddle the Getrog. Because saddle is the same as crew. If you, as a reminder, crew is based off the creature's power, not how many creatures. And it is an activated ability of the card that has crew or saddle. It is not a thing that. Where am I going?
Where are you going? I don't know.
It is not a thing that. It works around
The
creatures with
NCFN
something.
season leader in New Vegas again. What's going on here?
It is a way for creatures with summoning sickness or without haste to be able to tap to do stuff. But the card that they have to be tapping to do stuff has to have crew or saddle or any other keyword that's part of its technically activated ability that requires to tap other creatures. And that makes sense.
Attacking to me or attacking to the chat?
Both.
Oh no, that makes sense for me.
Okay.
That makes sense for me.
So, I'll go into combat now, and I'll swing the Getrog Ravenous Riot at you for a total of 7 trample. Trample meaning, if you block, it will assign lethal damage to the creature blocking, and then go to carry through. So the more blockies you have, the more damage that you end up interrupting.
What's his power and it's straight
It
right
is
now?
currently a 7/6.
7/6 with the
With the +1/+1 counter.
with +1/+1. 7/6. I'll go ahead and just take the 7 damage.
Alright. So, when it deals combat damage, I will sacrifice Gulta Primal Hunger and draw 13 cards.
Jeez. 13, ladies and gentlemen. 13! Is he mad?
3, 6, 9, 12, 13. And I get to put up to 13 lands from my hand onto the battlefield, tapped.
Oh, yeah. You're probably gonna win this game hands down. Like, my God.
So I'll untap that so that way I can do that. 1, 2, 3. Because that's as many as I drew.
Wait, 3 lands out of 12 cards.
I got 3 lands out of 13.
That is not even a quarter of the cards. Like, what's going on?
So, I will. I'll move to cleanup because I still have maximum hand size. I will discard Gerard, Golgari Lich Lord, Wall of Blood, Viscera Seer, Forgotten Ancient, Protean Hulk, Disciple of Bolas, Upon Good Faith, Return to Nature, and branching evolution. And I will pass. Oh, hey, we're at equal life.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead on tap. Draw card.
Sorry about the that.
But
I'm
what?
eating.
Eating on stream, how dare you?
I do it almost every stream. Don't fucking complain. I'm hungry. I got off of work 4 hours ago. Technically more than that. But yeah.
Left work 4 hours ago. Left work, not got off work. The key difference though.
Well,
Key difference.
I left work 3 hours ago. Why? Because I was playing Magic.
Yes, he plays it in his. He plays it doing work, ladies and gentlemen. He does.
I am an avid Magic the Gathering player. I love Magic. I love not really a bunch of the community because I know how it is. I love the side of the community that is just for fun. They're not too competitive. They don't care about meta. They just want to have fun. They want a hobby. They want to have fun. They want to be social and interact with people. They're not in it to win it. They're not in it for the money because of the competitive tournaments and the fucking payouts for those. They're just like, you know what? I want to sit down, play with shiny cardboard with people I think are my friends, and have a fun time. And as I said earlier in the stream, almost every deck you will see, well, in a different way, almost every deck you will see us play on Tabletop Simulator is, if it's my brother and I playing it, it is most likely one of my decks that I have theory crafted, that I'm either working on or have refined. It is most likely one of my decks. Here's the thing. I don't care less if my older brother doesn't want to make some Magic decks. I will happily make some Magic decks for him. Like, I don't care. Out of technicality to like a competitive or tournament standpoint, they'd be my decks. I don't care. I will let my brother play my decks. I will let my brother use my decks. I will make my brother decks if he ever asks. Why? Because I'm a good fucking person.
Yeah. Alright, so I am going to go ahead
yeah.
and tap Shipwreck Marsh.
Hi, tiny doggo.
To tap Is It Signet.
There is a tiny doggo begging for attention and begging for food.
Now, of course he is. Of course he is.
He's
That's
now
what dogs
sitting
do
on my
nowadays.
lap.
I'm going to tap my basic island.
He's a good boy.
And then I am going to summon Professional Facebreaker. It has Menace. Whenever one or more creatures I control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. And then I can sacrifice a treasure. Exile the top card of your library. You may play that card at this turn.
I don't know why he's staring at the closet.
And
do you want down, tiny puppy? You want down? Alright, let's get you down. Down, down. Down, down. Thank you. Alright. So what's going on?
So I summoned, just played Professional Facebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
And then I...
Oh, because I know you missed it. What I'm eating is honey sesame chicken with pork fried rice.
Ooh, okay, that actually sounds good. That sounds really good. I'm gonna tap Sewing City, and then both my tokens, and they go back here, right? They go back into my token pile when I use them.
Yes.
From there, I am gonna summon Advestia.
Mm-hmm.
Advestia is an description says Island Walk. This creature can't be blocked as long as defending player controls an island.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever Advestia, I'm probably butchering that name.
Adrestia.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I know I was pronouncing it wrong. If an assassin crewed it this turn, draw a card. Adrestia becomes an assassin in addition to its other types until the end of turn. Crew is 1.
Mm-hmm. So you can tap any amount of creatures totaling total power 1 or more to crew it.
Yep.
And turn it into a creature. Until the end of turn.
Do you have any islands?
No, I am in Golgari, which is forests and swamps. Or green and black.
Alright.
So I'll have no issue blocking it.
No, you won't.
It's the tiny papas.
So what I'll do,
He's my little wolf.
I am gonna
He looks nothing like a wolf, but he's my little wolf.
I am gonna tap Edward Keenway to crew Adrestia.
We have. I don't know if
that
the
I
webcam
get.
can see it. Oh, very cool. Grab my hand.
Then,
There you go.
since he's an assassin, I get to draw a card.
This is Hephaestus. He has no tail. And then that is his brother. That is his brother Hermes. Who has an extra toe on each foot.
And then since Edward is an assassin, and the Adrestia is also an assassin,
Mm-hmm.
along its other type.
Mm-hmm.
From there,
Keep in mind the Adrestia doesn't have haste, so it can't attack.
oh yeah, that's right.
Also, don't forget, Edward wants tapped pirates. You have a pirate that makes themselves tap.
What?
Mary Reed and Anne Bonny.
So tap and make tap
So-
my assassin.
No. They tap themselves, because it's 2 people on 1 card, to draw and then discard. And you get treasures if you discard a island, pirate, or vehicle. So you would typically tap them to draw a card and then try to get a treasure off of discarding either an island, a pirate, or a vehicle.
Okay. So yeah, I'll go. Yeah, so tap that one for. So it's draw a card, then discard a card.
Yep.
Okay.
You would draw first, and then you would choose what you want to discard.
Oh, good thing too.
So yeah, you've been missing out on that for like 2 turns in a row. Just an extra treasure.
Okay, so because I tapped it and drew a card, I get a treasure?
You have to discard first, because it's draw, then discard, and then it checks what you discarded. Right?
Yeah.
If you discarded one of the 3 things mentioned, you get a tapped treasure token. And because they tapped at your end step, if they are still tapped, Edward checks it and says, hey, that's another pirate that's tapped, so I make another treasure.
Well, I guess it's a good thing.
Just the tack and Edward, just so you know.
Yeah.
Just the things to be aware of.
Yeah.
Because Edward wants your things to be tapped on your end step.
I mean, I'm not an avid Magic player, so sue me.
Well, this is also only like your, what, third time playing the deck?
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
You're still learning it.
Mm.
And you don't play Magic as often as I do.
No. It's true. I don't. But I think I will discard Kick Off Celebrations. And from there, I get you said a token, right?
Only if you discard an island, a land with the island type, a pirate creature, or a artifact vehicle. Sorry,
Okay.
or a vehicle artifact. So because it is just an enchantment, you do not get a treasure.
But I do get a token because
on your end step, Edward sees that there are 2 tapped pirates, and will make 2 treasures.
Good.
Yeah. On your end step, though, because I don't know if you're going to be done with your turn or not.
No, I am going to be done with my turn.
Okay. Alright. Untap. Draw. Okay. Yeah, okay. I will tap 2 green. A discount of 7, because that's as high as I can go. For the Great Henge. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control, greatest being 7. I can tap it, add 2 green, and gain 2 life, and whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, I put a +1/+1 counter on it and draw. I will... I could do something really funny. I'll tap... So all of my lands can tap for either black or green, because I have both Urborg out and Yavimaya Cradle of Growth. Yavimaya Cradle of Growth is exactly like Urborg, but instead of swamps, it's forests.
Swamps and forests.
So forests tap for green, swamps tap for black, all of my lands are both.
Okay.
I'll tap 2 green and 1 for Eternal Witness. I have 2 triggers, so I will... Or, I technically have... 1, 2, 3. I have 3 triggers, so I will layer them like this. Eternal Witness will enter with a +1/+1 counter on it.
As you do.
Because of Master Chef.
Mm-hmm.
Then, the Great Henge sees it enter and puts another +1/+1 counter on it, and it will draw. Then, we have Eternal Witnesses enter the battlefield effect, which is I may return target card from my graveyard to my hand. I will return Galta Primal Hunger. I'll tap a black and 1 for Apprentice Necromancer. It enters with a +1/+1 counter because of Master Chef. Then the Great Henge sees it. It enters with a +1/+1 counter, and I draw.
His food must be extremely good for him to be doing this. I mean, come on now.
She, because it's Shadowheart's background. So Shadowheart's the chef. Shadowheart's cooking. Excuse me.
Yes, fine to me, but
why did I fucking do that? I did the yes queen snaps.
Ladies and gentlemen, you mean a little diva now.
Oh yeah, Shadowheart's mono black. All mono black fucking female creatures are divas. Apprentice, Apprentice Necromancer states, I pay a black, tap it, and sacrifice it to then return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. That creature gains haste. At the beginning of the next end step, I sacrifice it. I will tap a green for Llanowar Elves. +1/+1 counter for Master Chef. +1/+1 counter for the Great Henge. Drawing. I'll tap the Great Henge for 2 green. At a discount of 10, I'll play Gulta.
Damn it.
Entering 2 +1/+1 counters, and I get the draw.
Still no one's in there? No one's watching this madness that is our game?
Yeah.
As
far as I know, my viewer thing on my program hasn't given me an update in a while, so I may have more, I may have less. I don't know.
So there could be people watching this.
There could be, yes. If you are watching this and my viewer count just hasn't updated, I appreciate you staying around, and I really appreciate that you're watching me be an absolute fucking nerd with my brother.
And have completely no idea what we're doing.
Yeah.
Well, at least me anyway.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. I will tap Gulta to settle the Gitrog monster. Or not the Gitrog monster, that's a different card. The Gitrog Radness Ride.
There we go. See, brain is working. Brain is working. Just a few pistons popping.
I swear, my brain is functioning. Excuse me.
It may not be working, but it's functioning.
I could do that. Alright. And then I will swing 7 trample at you.
7 trample?
7 trample.
I can't defend you with ship, can I? No,
If you crew it. But it'll suffer enough damage to die.
Yeah. It was just 7, right?
7.
Okay, I'll just take it.
Alright. On damage, I will sacrifice Gulta, who at time of death is a 14/14. So I draw 14 cards and can put up to 14 lands.
The commander damage is when you get attacked by a
the commander
commander.
specifically has to deal damage. Combat damage. The commander has to deal combat damage. And my commander is Shadowheart.
Yeah, why? But I never attacked you with my. I never
Yes,
attacked
you
you with
did.
Amy,
You swung Edward at me.
I did?
Yes. Alright. I will draw 14 cards.
Brain not wheels working. Systems are functional, Captain, but I cannot do anything.
1, 2, 3,
I'll
4,
fix it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I need something to eat.
Yes, you do.
I need something to eat.
Alright. Okay. And I'll put up to 14 lands from my hand onto the battlefield tapped. First, I will reorganize here. Alright, so... One. Two. They're answering tapped. 3. I get to scry 1. We'll keep that on top. Woodland Cemetery. Death Cap Glade.
Not yet. No, I don't think I'll have pizza today.
Pizza's always good. Always, always, always good. All right.
Though I a few months ago I had Pizza Hut.
Mm-hmm.
Not as good as I thought it was gonna be, but
No.
as I remember.
Pizza Hut's definitely downgraded. It's not that good anymore. I remember when we were in like middle school, it got hyped up because it was like every like track event at our first school here, where we currently live, in the state we currently live.
Yeah. No, yeah, no, you can't beat no one out pizzas the Hut. It's like, yeah, but it tastes like styrofoam,
Yeah.
like crunchy styrofoam.
It's sad to say, Little Caesars tastes better, and that tastes like soggy cardboard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's fresh out of the oven, it tastes wonderful. But
Oh,
if
yeah.
it sits in the heat, yeah, it tastes like cardboard. But if it's fresh, good pizza.
Alright, I will tap 2 green. Use 1 of it for Birds of Paradise. It enters with 2+1/+1 counters, and I draw. I will spend 2 life before using my Floating Grain, and I will cast Noxious Revival for its Phyrexian mana cost. To put target card from my graveyard, on top of its owner's library. I will return Galta to the top of my library. And I will finally use my Floating Green for Elvish Mystic.
The Elvish should be Mystic again.
For 2+1/+1
Charles!
counters and drawing. Galta Primal Hunger again.
Charles, what are you doing? What are you doing, Charles? Charles, stop it! Leave that alone.
Okay. I will then move to cleanup because I still have maximum hand size of 7. I'll discard Rotting Regisaur, Yargle and Multani, Calaxion, Hunger Tyrant, Hunted Horror, why not Daily Agents,
The Dahlia at it again.
1,000-year Elixir, what else? Momentous Fall, I guess. And I have 2 more I need to discard. I will discard Puppeteer Click and Carrion Feeder. And I'll pass.
I tap everything. Draw a card. Let's see what we got. That's I think it's Avatar artwork, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize you had Avatar stuff in here.
Because some of the Avatar
Last Airbender.
vehicles.
Last Airbender. If I were to be specific, ladies and gentlemen, Last Airbender, not the blue-skinned aliens from Pandora. Completely different series.
Not James Cameron's Avatar. Nickelodeon's Avatar.
Which, a fantastic show. Like I could rewatch that. So
Not
many times
either
and
live
like it
action
on.
movie or live action show. The very first one.
So I enjoyed the movie. The TV show not so much, but you know we did watch it when we were kids. So, but yeah, the animated show
as
fantastic.
poorly animated as the bending was, as poorly acted as the characters were, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, the movie wasn't terrible.
Yeah, we grew up.
It wasn't good, but it wasn't terrible. I enjoyed it.
It wasn't god awful. Oh, God belongs in the trash can.
Unlike the TV show.
Well, TV show actually tried. I have a feeling if you're actually trying, then like, and don't take this the wrong way. Please do try and like produce. This is me talking to the audience, by the way. If you're going to produce something, right? Don't try so hard to make a good product that it ends up being a terrible product. Don't overproduce the shit out of it, right? Do what you know you can do. Try to be faithful to the material
as best you can.
As best you can. I'll use this as the perfect example. Just a few weeks ago, my wife and I went and watched Iron Lung in theaters. And I looked at the source material. I watched Markiplier's videos on it.
I think you even played the game at one point, didn't you?
I didn't play the game personally, no. But having watched how like the game being played, yeah, sure. I want to see what it's like to play it. I want to experience it. But he didn't have a whole lot to go off of. He was just trying to be faithful.
Well, not to mention that it was an indie game that
it was an indie game that didn't at first have lore. It eventually got lore. And Markiplier, and knowing, like, having, this is me paraphrasing a lot of, like, the events that led up to it, talked with the creator, got into contact with him about the game, put a lot of stuff together, put together a small team, and worked on this movie for years. Just to be faithful to it, just to be faithful to all of the lore, all of the aesthetics, and just trying to make the movie as true to the game as possible. Out of passion, out of love, not out of trying to make money, not trying to be overproducing, just trying to be like, hey, this is what this experience playing this video game was for me. Obviously not me. That's how I took it, watching the movie and then watching the videos. If you love something, be passionate about it. Don't do it for money. Treat the money as a good reward for it if it does well. If it doesn't do well, well, there's always something for you. You made it for you. You didn't make it for anyone else. Be passionate. Do what you want to do for you. Sometimes your loved ones too. Spoil your spouse every now and then. please. That derailed, but we're in Magic. I'm trying to get back on the train. There we go.
Yeah, redirect the train would be a more appropriate
Yeah.
terminology.
All right. So what all are you doing?
What kind of train? I do not know. You know what sucks though? What happened to Ruby? That show though.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Yeah.
So I am gonna
It
tap
was so
my basic.
good for the first 3 seasons too.
It got better. It got better. It was getting good, but then that last season 9 just derailed completely off everything because it went Alice in Wonderland. Paraphrasing now, but yeah, it went Alice in Wonderland, and it just, man, it was awful.
In a matter of personal opinion.
In a matter of personal opinion, I did not enjoy it. But that doesn't make other people that doesn't mean that other people enjoyed it. Did not enjoy it. God, brain, what the fuck?
Other people may or may not have enjoyed it.
Yeah,
more
I did
or
not.
less than you did.
Yeah. Good character building, yes, but the overall story of it did not. I did not like it.
All right, let's get back to Magic.
Yes, back into Magic. Finish this match, then delve into the depths of the Sinnoh region in Pokemon.
If we have time. If we have time.
We'll probably have time.
It is 12:04.
I mean, I did wake up until like 10:30, so.
Yeah, if you'd have woken up earlier, we'd probably already be on playing our Pokemon game.
Yeah, oh well. Oh well, there's always tomorrow.
Yeah. Plus tomorrow's a
So
pre-D&D stream. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I actually fucking play.
Because you haven't played it in a while, haven't you?
Yes. Last week got rain checked because one of our players weren't feeling well, and we didn't want to progress the story without them.
Yep. No.
So we rain checked it to this week, which is tomorrow. Play games, have fun.
Yeah.
Be a nerd.
Okay, back to Magic. Back to the
Back to the game at hand.
Of Magic. Back to the game at hand.
It is your turn.
Yeah, I'm dum. It's good. I'll do that. So I'm gonna tap Shipwreck Marsh. Then I am. Okay, and then I am gonna tap. Ragdoll Signet. From there, I am gonna tap both Soaring City and my basic land to summon the Indomitable vehicle. As trample, whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Crew is 3, and then I can cast the Indomitable from my graveyard as long as I control 3 or more tapped pirates and or vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that ends my turn.
All right. All right. I will tap a black tap and sacrifice Apprentice Necromancer to return Jared Golgari Lichlord to the battlefield. And he gains haste until end of turn. He enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters, and I get to draw. I will... Bless you. I will then tap a black for Unearth, returning... Where is it? Carrion Feeder to the battlefield. Okay, then now entering with 2 +1/+1 counters, and I draw a card. Then I will pay a green and 2 for Balagad Recovery, returning a target card from my graveyard to my hand. I will return... Where is it? Puppeteer Click.
Puppeteers! The Puppeteers!
I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 Puppeteer Click, entering with 2 +1/+1 counters, and drawing a card. When it enters, I put target creature card from an opponent's graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. It gains haste, and at the beginning of my next end step, I exile it.
Button you?
You do not have any creatures in your graveyard.
I do not. I do not. Though, from what the arrangement of creatures you have, even though if I were to block it, you probably would win the game.
We'll see. I'm gonna play through this, alright?
You just play through it and see what happens.
I will sacrifice Puppeteer Click to Carrion Feeder. When it dies, it'll come back with a -1/-1 counter, and Carrion Feeder goes up in power. I'm gonna wait for you to recognize this. I'll do it again. And again. And again. And again. That's not what I meant. And again.
Oh boy.
I will do this until it is at, I want to say, 1,000,000 power. Right?
Yeah, no, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Keep in mind, it doesn't have haste. I can't attack with it.
No, but next turn you
1,000,000
can.
power. And then I will tap
And
a green, a black, and a 1. And sacrifice it to Jared Golgari Lichlord, dealing 1,000,000 damage to you.
And I'm dead. That was what, 30 minutes? And I can't flip it.
Here, I'll do this for you because I don't know if you can do it or not.
Yeah, I wanted to do it, but it wouldn't let me. That was a 30-minute Magic game.
Yeah.
So hey, we have time.
Yes, we do. We have roughly an hour to play some Pokemon.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get it done. It sucks that you can't see how many people are watching your stream right now.
It updated a bit ago to say 1, but they didn't comment anything or whatever, so... and then they
They're
left.
probably listening for background noise. It's probably background
Yeah.
noise for them.
Yeah, probably. They got
Yeah,
YouTube
probably. It's
Premium.
fine.
Oh god, lag spike.
Oh
There
no,
we
lag
go.
spike. Lag spike.
All right. So we got.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Wait.
Pokemon Legends of Sinnoh. I just had to do it. I couldn't
Sinnoh.
resist.
There's an extra H in there.
Nice.
Legends of Sinnoh.
Ah, well, so sue me.
What is this? Shinonuma? The worst zombie map in Call of Duty?
Which one was that again?
I think it was on Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. It was on Black Ops 2.
Yeah. Boy. That one's hot to
The worst zombie map.
The worst, yeah. That one was pretty bad. Okay.
Alright. Let's go over the rule book. Not the entire rule book.
Just the setup.
Yeah. Setup. Here we go. Alright. I'll read it. So, the base game plays through the Heart of Sinnoh campaign, with the following objectives split over 3 acts. Liberate your home village, obtain the 3 shards, restore the Heart of Sinnoh, and reach the Temple of Sinnoh for the final confrontation. Ooh. The first trainer to conquer all of the objectives may claim victory. Here's how we set up. We ensure all trainers have selected a seat. Did you select a seat?
Does that let me do anything? Change it, but I'm in blue corner. And you're the
I'm
white
seated
corner.
as well.
Yeah, so we're both seated.
The first trainer to choose a home village card is the last person to have seen a friend or relative from where they call home.
But you'd go first.
Yes, I would be. This continues anti-clockwise until all trainers have selected a card. All right. So, home village card. And I am choosing.
Just so that everyone can see the cards.
Yep.
Not that one.
Now, when my brother and I first started trying to get used to this game, I had picked Eterna Village.
Oh, yeah, you had a
which were Dewskull and Litwick.
Yeah.
Suffice to say, things didn't go well for me until late game.
Okay, so this one's out. That one can't be that one.
What?
That was for the Ultra Boss campaign.
Oh, okay. All right. But our very first game never dictates how well our current game is going to be. Last game never dictates your next game. If I can talk without a hereditary stutter.
Which you started badly, but that you ended up winning. So I mean, take that as
I started out horribly.
He lost like
and
what?
I ended the game with
battles?
having 4 legendaries in my party.
Yeah.
All right.
Which is insane.
I will pick Stark Village.
Ooh, good choice. Good choice indeed. I will choose. I am gonna choose Celestic Village.
What did you choose? Oh, the green one. Ooh. All right. Don't forget to. Here. I'll change your color to green. There you go.
There we go.
All right. Now. I will grab my trainer token. And I'll choose. Can I do this? I cannot. Okay. So, we got our villages and stuff. Alright. That's how you fix all that. Alright. Select the Heart of Sinnoh campaign and click Start Game. We didn't grab
Now,
starters.
we didn't grab stars. Oh well.
Well, my starter's going to be... It was between Chimchar and Cyndaquil. So I'm grabbing Chimchar.
Yep. I am using Tartrig as my starter Pokemon.
Alright.
And then from there, we place our pieces at our. Oh wait, no, we have to do Team Galactic Grunts first.
We set up the Team Galactic Grunts. My village is
red,
over
right?
here. Yes, I am red.
Yep.
As per game rules, we start with 3 red apricorns.
Apricorns, ladies and gentlemen, are for crafting Pokeballs and
Battle
items.
And
Yes.
apricorn stews. Alright.
Yes, I know.
The trainer who
those
was
8
last
figures.
to choose their home village and choose their home village card takes the first turn of the game. Turns then continue clockwise, but there's 2 of us, so.
This is.
First, before we do that, we draw the prologue card. From the Acts deck and follow its instructions.
The incursion in the future, a pitiful battle. For the
Pivotal.
fate of the world has been Didn't I say pivotal?
You said pitiful.
Ah. No, I'll let you.
Dyslexia.
You do English better than I do. You go ahead.
In the future, a pivotal battle for the fate of the world has been lost. By harnessing the powers of the legendary Pokemon Dialga and Palkia, Team Galactic have traveled to our own time and shattered the Heart of Sinnoh, a primordial jewel that embodies the spirit of the world. To prevent retribution, whilst their plans are finalized, grunts have been dispatched to subdue the villages of the region. Place 1 Team Galactic Grunts token on the home village of each trainer face up. You cannot fly to or from a village with this token on. Draw the Act 1 card.
You know what we forgot?
Trainer cards.
Trainer cards.
All right.
Yes,
We
ladies and
shuffle,
gentlemen.
shuffle. All right. Let's read this.
Crazy, right?
Before the game begins, deal 3 trainer cards to each trainer. When choosing a starter Pokemon, each trainer also chooses one of their trainer cards to place face up in their trainer area. Unused cards are returned to the deck. The trainer cards start out as Bronze, State 1, with both abilities locked. Once you defeat or obtain one moderate Pokemon, upgrade to the Silver card, State 2. Unlocking the Blue ability, similarly, once you defeat or obtain one strong Pokemon, upgrade to the Gold card, State 3. Unlocking the Red ability as well. So grab 3. Ooh. Hang on. Alright, so we got...
I did not roll.
Ugh, not
Yeah.
that one. What's this one?
I'm gonna have to choose this one.
Hmm.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing this a little out of order, but is what it is.
I guess we'll be going with the Bird Keeper trainer card. So I kind of want to
Nice.
focus on catching bird Pokemon.
You wanna flip your trainer card?
Do we need to keep it secret?
I don't think so. Do we?
I don't think so. Okay.
Yeah.
On your turn, you may move up to 3 tiles per turn. At the start of the game, the only restriction to movement is that you cannot move onto tiles that are 2 or more full elevations higher or lower than your current tile.
So 3 tiles at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. You may interact with things on the map while standing on their tile. When you are on the same tile as another trainer, you can freely trade with them or challenge them to a battle. If they are outside a village, the challenge cannot be denied. You may continue to interact with things on the map until all of your movement for the turn runs out, but your turn immediately ends after any battle.
Oh, and I'm in a bad spot. Well, we're both kind of surrounded by Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh well.
There's no safe way out of that village.
Yeah, for you and for me. You're right next to. Well, I mean,
And
we both are.
you guys will learn about more about the rule. You guys will learn more about the rules as we progress. Because, again, we found out how to play correctly by test playing this before doing anything else. So, let's get it started. As far as I'm aware, I'm the one starting.
Yeah.
Alright. So,
So
before I move
to those who are,
anywhere,
yeah,
I will flip to the crafting page. There it is. And I will craft myself 3 Pokeballs because I have 3 red apricorns. Next, what I will do is I will... You know what? I'll hit... That needs to be face up. There we go. I'll hit this mystery spot right here. Oh boy, it's an alpha Pokemon. You want to grab the token? Alright. Oh wait, hang on. I think this is how I do it. I do that, and then I search. Oh boy. Okay. Nintendo, if you copyright me, I'm going to be sad. I am a genuine fan of Pokemon and love anything Pokemon, aside from maybe the most recent gens. I will be sad. Because this is fun, and I enjoy this, and I love the music and all of that. Just please do better on the next gen. That's all I ask. All right.
And we can't change. We can't shut off the music. By the way, we can't do that.
What?
We tried.
Like, oh, we can.
We can. Okay, that's good.
Nice. All right. So what I will do is I'll come over here for the battling info. Where is it? There it is. So I'm gonna sit on this for a bit so y'all can read it, and I get to take another bite of my food. Maybe two.
You find a Grobat with a Chimchar. This is. If you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, Grobat is the last evolution of Zubat.
Alright. Crobat goes first because of the higher initiative.
So, Crobat is going to be using Cross Poison. Critical hits deal +1 damage.
Oh God.
Oh, right off the bat on you down.
So, alright. Give me a moment.
And I think the Alpha Pokemon token stays.
Yeah, probably. Alright, so total, that is crits +1, so that's 3, 6, 7 total damage to my Pokemon with 4 HP! My Pokemon faints, and I return to my town, and it gets healed. And my turn ends. Yep, and the Alpha Pokemon token stays. It is your turn.
Alright. I am going to move to this question mark here. And we have a fallen star, ladies and gentlemen. Fallen stars. Get to.
It's going to be near the end of the rulebook.
Yeah. Push all the buttons. I think we passed it. Yeah, we passed it.
There you go.
So, Fallen Stars. Draw 2 Change of Fate cards. When revealed, place the token on the empty Fallen Star spot afterwards, where the Change of Fate cards are. And then for Fallen Stars is equal to 1 Change of Fate per turn. Okay. Am going to use my red apricorns to craft 3 Pokeballs.
If this is an accurate map of the Sinnoh region, I'd be shocked.
I think so. Though with some creative liberties, because I think technically speaking, I think we start in somewhere around this region, maybe in the game, and the video game, just to clarify. So from there, I am gonna go down, and I am gonna be fighting a Pokemon. So I am gonna go ahead and search. Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh,
I will be
interesting.
piloting your opposition. Choose unknown.
Unknown, ladies and gentlemen. Initiative goes to the unknown.
The unknown will use ice type hidden power and do its first attack.
Sorry, that was loud. You want the rest of the chicken? Oh, you still have yours.
Huh?
I
I
said,
was
oh,
saying
you
put
said.
it in there.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you said put it. Basically saying.
You have a husband that likes to eat.
Yes, I know this, but I didn't know if you were saying like, oh, I still have food. I ate most of it. I have put some in one. Yeah, no. Oh. Whatever, I'm wearing boxers. I don't care. This is only 14%, by the way. But it hasn't really affected me. Go away. How dare you? So mean.
So,
Okay. Now without
to the battle.
distractions.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
3 damage plus the type bonus being plus
Which
2.
is 5 total.
Yeah, that is 5 total.
Yep. So now,
I got more honey sesame chicken.
Honey sesame?
Huh?
I am going to try capturing it.
Honey.
Huh?
I thought it was just crispy honey.
It is honey sesame. I know it's because like I had sesame seeds in them.
Oh yeah, they were sesame seeds.
Oh.
I'm tired, so I'm probably going to bed.
Answer? No. Be there soon.
Yeah, because I had a half a mug of the wine. It was very good. I really liked it.
Okay.
Okay. Have fun.
Right. Anywho, I am throwing a Pokeball. So, for those who are watching, for those who do not, for those who are watching, each Pokeball has a certain amount of dice to use for capturing Pokemon. The standard Pokeball is 3 dice. So, and we have to beat a 3 to capture a Pokemon using the Pokeball, but the difficulty increases by 1 per difficulty. So since the unknown is a weak Pokemon, I have to beat a 3. I beat it. So I capture the unknown. Let's see what this happens. Oh, hey, interesting. And then I get, since I won, I get the Apricorn reward, which is 3 yellow Apricorns. And that ends my turn.
All right. Now we go to my turn. Try to. It sucks that like I literally cannot leave my village without encountering a Pokemon.
Yeah, you have to fight.
So I will go to the Apricorn Reef.
Interesting.
These are the selections for you.
Oh boy. Oh. Goldine.
All right.
No, stop.
It is a tie on initiative, but Goldine has higher health, so we will give the initiative advantage to them.
And she will use Radagon. When the target next attacks, remove 1 regular hit from the roll. And she has an advantage of +2. So in total, 3 damage is given to Chimchar.
That's not what.
Not that one. That's not it. That's not it. There.
Thank you. I will. I need to focus birds for my trainer card to matter.
I know.
But what I'll do is I will throw a Pokeball and try to capture it. Alright.
So close.
So when going for a capture, I replace one status symbol with one regular hit when trying to capture a Pokemon with a status effect. Oh, with a status effect. So it
With
has
a
to be
status
inflicted with a... Okay. See, we learned. It is not inflicted by a status effect, so I rolled a 2. That is one of my
1 second.
Pokeballs.
I'll be right back. Sorry for that. Food had gotten delivered. Where were we? Hello?
I failed to capture the Goldeen.
Okay, so you now have 2 Pokeballs left.
Mm-hmm.
However, Goldine rolls for attack. What again?
And Chimchar faints. Which I get sent back to my village.
Again.
Which isn't very far.
No, right? Now, my turn. I'm actually gonna return to my village and heal my Pokemon. From there, I am going to move to the blue apricorn tree. Fighting a weak Pokemon. Oh, these are good. and no, stop the music. No. For those who do not know, crap. Oh, I actually forgot my train of thought. Son of a gun. Forgive me. Alright, anywho. Okay. Alright. Oh. Yes. For those who do not know, each time you defeat a wild Pokemon, depending on whether it's captured or fainted, you get journey points. And each journey point is reminiscent of whether you capture it. It would be 1, and then defeating it, which fainting you +2 to that number. Hidden power. Choose a normal type of these. Okay, so we are gonna use ice for this one.
plus 0. So that has a total of 4. Teddy Ursa is... Okay. Teddy Ursa will use Play Rough. When the target next attacks, remove 1 regular hit from the roll. That is a 2 total.
No.
Ouch!
Oh man, that's a critical hit for hidden power. It usually doesn't happen.
Faints.
And I get 3 journey points.
Lucky you. Alright, my turn. I will attempt to fight at this red apricorn tree. Give me a bird, god damn it.
Oh wow, you are definitely not having a very...
I'm not having a good time.
Well, you'll be fighting Stunky. Let me... No, stop it.
Alright. Oh, I forgot to clean up the arena. There we go. Stunky has a higher initiative. They go first.
So, Stunky has bite. When the target is next attack, add 1 regular hit to the roll. So that affects the next attack, not this one.
Mm-hmm. Chimchar faints.
Oh, you're having the worst of times.
All right, Zerg.
Okay, my turn now.
I don't get to leave my village.
No, you don't. Sucks. Well, I mean, what killed you is that you went down to the reef first.
No, I went up here first.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay, so I'm gonna head down to the sparkly, cushion mark, and I get a seafarer A, ladies and gentlemen. From there, I am going to go to the red apricorn tree, and let's see what Pokemon we have about to attack. Dartrig, I choose you. And Psyduck goes first. Oh, 2 dice.
Inflict the confused status on the target.
You rolled 3 dice, not 2.
Oh shit. Alright. Rewind that.
Oops.
There we go. It's still same. Yeah, you take 3 damage and you are confused. What confused means here in this Pokemon game. When attacking, take 3 damage if you use the same move as you used the last turn. It is Turtwig's turn.
And he will be using Razor Leaf. Critical hits deal 1 additional damage.
That is a total of 2.
Plus bonus. With advantage. It's 4.
Total of 4. That's not advantage, it's just bonus. Because type advantage.
Yep.
Alright. Psyduck will attack. 1. I swear. This game.
So that's 4 damage. So Turtwig is down to 2 health, ladies and gentlemen. And from there, I think I am gonna go ahead and roll for capture.
All right. So that is 3 typeless.
Go!
2.
Oh!
You failed to capture. 2. Turtwig faints.
Going to the unknown.
Into
Which
the
already has the damage.
unknown. Hiccups.
So I have 3 health left, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know. Let's see. I'm going to go with an electric hidden power move.
That is 4 plus 2. Psyduck faints. My
Because
turn.
of that, I get 3
Oh,
journey
yeah,
points.
your journey
1,
points.
2, 3. And 3 red apricorns. 1, 2, 3. Thus, now ends my turn.
Okay, I'll go to the yellow apricorn tree this time.
And to make it more random, I am going to go to a different tab to roll a d3.
There's no such thing as a D3.
No, there's no such thing as a d3. Damn it.
No.
Then I'll roll a d4 then.
What you do is you roll a D6.
D6, okay.
And then you divide it by 2.
1. You will be fighting Larvitar. Larvitar.
Larvitar.
Larvitar.
Please tell me I have a higher. I do!
Woohoo!
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna roll to capture. I catch it!
Hmm. Oh. There we go.
Finally, my second Pokemon. And
Took you a while, didn't you?
I get 3 yellow apricorns. And I end my turn.
Alright, my turn.
However, I will say, we will pause it right here and end the stream here because it is 12:50 and I need to go to bed soon. Because I got work, being an overnight worker. I wish it wasn't so, but
Till
it
tomorrow,
is what
ladies
it
and gentlemen.
is. Yeah. And tomorrow, if we have the time, we will continue this game of Pokemon Legends of Sinnoh from the very beginning, unless we have a third person, and then it is a 3-for-all playing Magic.
3 for all.
Not a free-for-all, a 3-for-all. Alright. If you enjoyed the stream, like, subscribe, comment, any games or whatever that you would like to see us try here on Tabletop Simulator if we're not already busy with like Helldivers or Magic, or I'm not playing any story-driven solo game that I got specifically to play on stream. Anywho, thank you for watching. Please enjoy my content. If you want to see me play some D&D, if you want to see me play some D&D, not want to, visit my friend's channel down in the description, Noob DM. That is the one and only channel you will ever see me play D&D on, unless I get randomly invited to like Critical Role or something, but I seriously doubt it. And with that said, Chris, do you have anything to say?
Till next time, ladies and gentlemen.
Till next time.
And may fortune favor the bold. And perhaps try to capture that Umbra that keeps on teleporting every other day. I swear.
Oh yeah, if you got like a possession or something or a haunting happening in your home, like give the ghost an ultimatum and just call a damn exorcist or something, please. All right. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good rest of your day.
Take care.